2K confirmed they're working on a new college basketball game, and March Madness is currently going on.
Caravan, 2 seconds. Mullins tosses it up. Oh!
It gave me the itch to want to play a college basketball game right now, and the only game I know is College Hoops 2K8. So now I'm going to try to create the greatest head coach of all time. It's Mike Krzyzewski, so we're going to try to model ourselves after Coach K. He has 5 championships. I don't know how many rings I'm going to win in this rebuild, but if I get one, I'm happy. Chat, we gonna be playing with updated rosters. I got the Cameron Boozer with the highest overall in college basketball. This is what he looked like. Got the leg sleeves, number 12, the strong build, afro. Obviously, it couldn't be a little more messy of a fro because it wasn't doing that back in the day. But here we go with the mod of NCAA. The team we'll be using is Coppin State. They are in Baltimore, Maryland. That is a tough place to get prospects to come to. They had a record of 12-20 last season. They went 9-9 in conference play. The current coach is 24-72, and they haven't been to a March Madness tournament since 1997. Everything about this school is screaming, save me. They have no mascot, as well as our rivals are everyone in Maryland. We need to lock down Maryland if we want to dominate as a school. This is going to be the legendary coach that we'll have, Terrence Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach K started coaching at the age of 28. We're starting at the age of 29. I made him 5'6" and bald for absolutely no reason. This does not have anything to do with anything. Coach K started coaching at the Army, and then he got a job at Duke. Didn't make his first tournament until 4 years into Duke. So we got a lot of time before we are required to start making tournament pushes. If it took Coach K 15 seasons to win his first national title. I don't know how many seasons of this I'm doing. I'll be happy just winning 1 title. Y'all can imagine I could get more after that. When it comes to making my build, we're gonna put everything into charisma because we need to get recruits as easily as possible. What's beautiful about this game is you can attend the amateur basketball league. This is where you get to scout your recruits, and y'all know since we are in Maryland, we are sticking to the East Coast. And what we don't want is duplicate games, so we get to see as many different players as we can, so we're going to scout different teams on the East. And we also are going to stick to the Northeast because places like New York, Pennsylvania, they have talented players as well as New Jersey. Before we get into recruiting, we got to know what we need to recruit. As you can see, our top 3 players are seniors. They're on the way out. Power forward, a shooting guard, and another shooting guard. As I can see, we don't have any small forwards on the roster, nor do we have any centers. So we need center, small forward, and I would like a better point guard, but he's only a junior and he's going to be in the 60s next year. So point guard isn't mandatory, but we definitely need small forwards in the center. Since the team is trash, we're only going to run an 8-man lineup. We don't need to be putting even worse talent on the court when who we have on the court is already as bad as it could get. Look at us. We running a 51 overall power forward at center, and he's only 6'7". Take a look at our team during the madness. We're going up against each other. I want to see the type of talent we actually have on the team before I can make any adjustments. Why the hell is that so loud? I hate my life. Let's see the type of shot they get. Oh my God. We out in transition after 1 shot. I've seen all I needed to see. My team trash. We had a 10-foot mismatch, and Buddy didn't dunk on him, get around him. He got body slammed to the ground by a point guard, and our other guy on the wing couldn't hit a simple jump shot. The battle for Maryland begins now. Let's take a look at all of the top players in Maryland. We got Leroy Gooden. It's good to know that 5 stars do come from Maryland, and a good healthy amount of 4 stars. So if we spend a lot of time here, we would get great prospects. Problem is, who got interest in us? 2 stars. And we got 1 3-star, and he's a center. This is exactly what we're looking for. And this is a close run. I don't really like so much competition this early in the rebuild, but if this the best center I could get, I'll go for it. This is what our current Maryland board look like. We're going after a high school freshman that is a 4-star, so 4 years from now, we will build chemistry with him, and maybe he'll join the team 4 years later. You gotta put your work in early to build that bond with your players before they even get eligible to be offered a scholarship. But as for somebody that could get a scholarship now, we're going after the 3-star Monty Thornton. We will be visiting Alexi and Monty Thornton this week. And next week is when we'll be able to officially send scholarships on the 30th of October. Okay, we are number 1 for Alexi, so we're going to offer him a scholarship and boost our interest even more than that. We need to guarantee we bring him to Baltimore. He's sitting out there in Ohio. He coming to Baltimore. We have 5 scholarship offers to give out this year, and this is what the senior board is looking like. I know I'm not getting every single person. That's why I got backups. If Alexi is officially ready to come to the campus, this is going to cost a whole lot of points to bring him. So now recruiting the rest of these guys just got a whole lot more difficult. And I'm still in 3rd place with Monty. If either one of these teams offer him a scholarship, all this time we spent will be wasted. In case y'all were wondering the type of players I'm going for, I am looking for intelligence. This is offensive and defensive awareness. Players with high intelligence usually have higher overalls, and they can adapt to multiple positions. I'm also looking for shooting. Just because this game is taking place in 2007, that don't mean I'm not ready to implement the modern terms into basketball. This is a jump shooting world we in now. Back in the day, it was a lot more post scoring. I'm still going to bring out them shooters. We finally getting ready for our first game of the season, and we're going to Missouri. I don't like that at all. They got the better team. I can't do nothing with that. We took a loss. Kind of figured that. But we only lost by 5 points. That's something I could deal with. Oh, we lost by 3. Y'all are pissing me off. And we got 2 games in one day. Did we win that one? We are 0-3. Why do we have 2 games in one day? We only running an 8-man roster. One of our men just tore his Achilles. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. There's no way we lose to a team that is 0-6. We did just that. I cannot keep putting up with this BS behavior that y'all doing to me. Bro, this might be the worst rebuild ever. I might get fired in my first season. My job security is low. Look how secure I am in my job. I might get fired. 0-4 at the age of 29. In-season recruiting has officially started, and we signed our first official prospect. That's the good news. Bad news is we're still 0-5. We're losing every single... Detroit is also 0-5. But we can't focus on that. Let's take a look at our recruiting board. We have 3 freshmen that are 4-stars. We're going to potentially get one of them. Detroit has a worse team than I do. There's no way they win this game, right? We got to pull this game out. Sim it. I am getting mad, bro. What? Are we never going to win a goddamn... Why are we losing to 20 by teams we are better than on paper? As we fast forwarded through conference play, we're losing to our rivals, Morgan State. I don't like this, bruh. But we do have a bright side. We did catch a win against one of our Maryland rivals, the University of Maryland. They ended up dropping a game against us. So we are 1 win with 3 losses against our absolute rivals. But in conference play, we did pretty good. I see how the team went 9-9 last year, and we obviously got a worse roster this year. As we step into Mid-East Conference, let's see if we could squeeze past the first round. We do just that! We did it! We squeezed past the first round on the back of Darius Ward, baby. Nice way to put up that 14 on 6 shooting. Let's sim it with Simcast. We lose by 1 point. We almost made it to the finals of the conference. Are you kidding me? And Morgan State makes it to the finals, but they lose in the finals of the tournament bracket. I don't think any of our teams are making an NCAA tournament based off this weak bracket. This bracket is trash. But Delaware State did get invited to the NCAA play-in game. They actually got a chance to make the NCAA tournament. They couldn't do it. In real life, Duke lost, but in this sim, Duke actually pulls out the victory of the national title. But Cam Boozer didn't win Player of the Year. Yaxu did. And AJ DeBansta won Mid-Major Player of the Year. John Shire wins Coach of the Year. Cam Boozer do win Freshman of the Year with 22 points and 9 rebounds on 2 steals and 2 blocks. Who they think he is? Darren Peterson was on the All-American first team, as well as AJ DeBansta, and they saying Cam Boozer didn't even make it. But we did have Conference Player of the Year with Julius Ellerby. I didn't even know he was dropping 18 a game. Why did that not translate to wins? He was putting up empty stats. Y'all can see Julius Ellerby is now graduated along with the other 3 men. We need new shooting guards. We already got a point guard and we need a center. Y'all already know that. We went 6-22 in my debut as a coach, and they saying my security is low. I am now 30 years old with 3 new upgrades. Let's get our charisma up. First recruiting season is about to come to an end. We ended up getting Misha, I don't know his last name, from Serbia. We got 2 power forwards in this recruiting class, and we're about to get a 2-star shooting guard. The #1 player in the country went to Ohio State. Second player in the country went to Texas. Third went to UCLA. Ohio got another top 5 recruit. They got an elite shooting guard and an elite small forward. Oh my goodness. This is what the official class looked like. We replaced our top 3 players with seniors with all freshmen. The 3-star, ranking 400 in the country, not ranked 200 in the country, 18th at the center position, and Alexi grew an inch this offseason. He was 6'8" when I recruited him. Let's go, Alexi. That's how you grab a player. That's what I love about this game. People keep growing because they're under the age of 21. Humans stop growing once y'all reach 21, and I love that about this game. Right now, we just gonna have to get ourselves a point guard, and that's what Toby's job is going to be. We're going to put him back at his natural position of point guard because he's a 58, but he go up to a 60. Do I rather have a 60 overall shooting guard or... Yeah. Now, since we actually got players, let's try and build the team through shooting. Let's improve our shooting through all of our young freshmen that we just got. And we're going to keep adding to their shooting every season. We're going to make them train for this. Wait, I'm making one person do it. That's not even a team. I am so stupid. Now that we start in the second season, let me show y'all the goals I got to complete as a coach. Need to sign a 4-star, a 5-star, a 5-star recruit within the early season. Already got me a world recruit. Signed a high school All-American. Signed to Mr. Basketball of my state, which is currently Maryland. Signed a top recruit. Assemble a top 20 class. Assemble a top recruiting class. We went a season with no unhappy players. We also had a player chosen for all conference, and we had the conference player of the year. But basically, there is a lot of things we got to do, and every one of these goals help improve your overall as the coach. That's why we got to constantly keep an eye on Maryland and the Mr. Basketball of Maryland. I noticed I got another 5 scholarships to give out, so that means a lot of people are leaving, which we can see we got 4 seniors, and one of them is a 60. So based on that, we only got 1 player that's a key piece to our rotation. We just need to replace a shooting guard. This is what our board looked like. We got 2 4-star freshmen we're talking to, but one a small forward, the other one a shooting guard. They both undersized, so other teams aren't interested in them because of their height. But we can't be picky. We're garbage. As long as you consider a 4-star, you perfect for me. So right now, the 5'10" Ricky Mance, we got to invite him to the campus, and it falls within the weeks. If you have a game scheduled on Sundays, it cancels out the invite to campus. So that's why we keep all these days clear, so we get as many recruiting points as we can get and make sure no games fall on a Sunday. We need a small forward, and we like Ben Eldridge, so we're going to visit him at his house, and I got an A charisma that should be good. Let's also offer him a scholarship just to let him know we're interested. Ricky Mance, we got to get him that scholarship. We are third place, and after that campus visit, we definitely going to be higher on his board. Now we in second place for Ricky Mance. I'm scared because all Memphis got to do is offer that scholarship, and it's obvious he ain't coming here, and all this effort we're giving him would be a waste. And as you can see, one of our players got that scholarship offer from their #1 school. He got to get off the board. Everybody else showing no real interest in us. Mr. Australia here, that's the beauty about going overseas talking to these talents. Nobody else talking to him. We be looking. And he got that shooting that we need to space the floor. It ain't perfect shooting, but it's a start. Chat, this is where the second season gets scary. Now we got games on the board, and I made us go against easier teams on the schedule because I could potentially get fired. Last thing I need is another season like last year where we only get 6 wins, because then my player will be fired and I can't get recruited by any other school. This whole run will be over. So the main thing we got to do now is get our job security up and start winning more than 6 goddamn games. As you can see, chat, I cherry-picked easy opponents, and that still didn't mean anything. We are neck and neck with the trash teams that I tried to force us to go up against. That's how scary this rebuild is currently looking. Now it's time for me to officially become a real hands-on coach and start giving pep talks to my players. We gotta build up their confidence. Everybody's confidence is in the 50s. Let's get that thing jumping. My star player, we need him happy. Now this is where recruiting officially begins. Let's see if any of the players we got is coming home to Baltimore. Come on, come to Baltimore, come to Baltimore. We got Ricky Mance. That was our #1 prospect this year. That's when I thought this year couldn't get any worse. We lose Ben Soto, bro. It's over. It's over. It's over. That was our window. That was the only window we had to get Ben. I hate that this game don't give you 99% recruits, bro. He was at 99. Why would he not come here? Why would that 1% prevent me from getting my player? Now for the rest of the season, other teams can spark his interest, and that don't mean I'ma keep him. All that hard work wasted, because now anybody could get their hands on him. Now just finished non-conference play, and we only lost one of those games to Texas. As you can see, they got a positive record, so they were better than I thought they were. Everybody else got losing records, and they're losing teams. That's why we beat them boys. What other teams are in Maryland? I think there's more than just these two. Got our first 10-win season, and they just gave me the notification that we just completed a challenge. Where that's at? Coach a team to 10 wins in our second year. This is why you don't doubt us. This is why you don't bet against us, baby. Terrence Williams, he gonna get Coppin State where they need to be. As we get into tournament season, we went 14-8. That's how you dominate. Most teams in our conference were terrible this season, and that worked out for us. All we had to do was throw in a couple 3 stars to the program, and now the program is on a whole new trajectory. Round 1 of this season tournament, we are going up against our rival. And as you can see, we blow them out the water. Come on. Who else we could go up against? Now we going up against Howard. I don't remember playing them in a regular season. We won! We won! Oh, I'm the best coach ever. Oh, I'm the best coach ever. Oh, I'm the best coach ever. Bro, if we win, we could possibly make the NCAA tournament in my second year of coaching. We only got to beat James Madison, and they are the hardest team in our conference. Oh, let's change our camera. I did not prepare to jump into games this soon. Honestly, is everything set up? We're going hardest difficulty.
Leads
him with the pass. From the line, the game's first basket was made on the...
What did I just tell you? We just lowered their ability to make shots, and he made the first contested layup. I don't know what we're about to be into, but this is about to be a battle. Work the ball inside. We ain't got no shooters. Beautiful bounce pass. Our star player. I'm about to turn this off. Let me see that again. Let me see that again. My man did a standing layup and shorted it. But every time they go for a layup, it's a foul. Where's our foul?
Like they're setting
Our
up
man-to-man ain't working. We got to make a coaching adjustment. Get into that zone.
Thus far.
Stop
He
ball.
got lucky there, Vern. You can't expect many misses when you're that open.
How you get that rebound? I'm not playing no more. They obviously won the game. James Madison made it in to play Michigan. Hey, that was going to be us, but we got cooked. We already know James Madison about to get spanked. I want to see how bad. 108-79. That's what y'all get. I'm mad they put up 79 points, though. That's still a reasonable game they played. James Madison is too good. Good news, another attribute point added, but the Duke Blue Devils win the national championship because Isaiah Evans didn't go to the NBA and because Caleb Foster didn't go to the NBA. Why is all of these NBA talent still on their roster? Go get drafted. Delaware State won our conference championship. As we take a look at Conference Coach of the Year, Stan Waterman won it. I'm getting mad, bro. Player of the Year was Justin McBride at James Madison. He cooked us. Freshman of the Year is Alexi with 6 points and 9 rebounds and a block a game. Let's go, Alexi. 16-9 is a huge improvement from the 6-22 we started with. I am no longer in danger of being fired. Another 4 attribute points. We're going to max out our charisma and start working on our teaching. And I also need discipline, so then when we make our players practice, they improve better, and then the teaching make players improve better during season. No one has decided to transfer to our school, obviously because we're garbage, but still, it's frustrating that nobody want to come here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call a perfect recruiting board. Targeted 4 3-stars, got all 4 of them. We had a weak point guard room this year. The point guard room was so weak, we have nobody officially listed as point guard in the starting roster. Karan Brown had no choice but to be our point guard, but he was garbage clearly. Let's look at his statistics. 9 to 10 points with no assists as a point guard. He was not passing the ball to anyone. This is what I'm talking about. 75 overall, Winston O'Hara. My 3 stars are 75 overall, baby. This is what I'm talking about. It's why I love higher awareness players. Players with a lot of IQ, because then they come into the game dominating. Both of my point guards are of the elite variety as well. And my small forward. Literally, the last 2 seasons take up our whole board of best players. Our recruits are now elite level. We are making plays. Look at the boys showing up the hoop. Nice lay. Get that shot going. Woo! I don't know who that is. Oh, that was Ricky Mance, I think. That's Ricky Mance, our 5'10" point guard. Come on, Will. Looking at our players this season, they say we got the best player in the conference. Will O'Hara is the best player to touch the Mid-Eastern Conference, baby. And he the best freshman. The best shooter is over there in Delaware State, but he a 50 overall. He'll probably not even getting on the court. Ooh, that's the performance we needed. He put up 30 and 10. I knew Winston had it. I knew Winston had it in him. He just had to get a couple games under his belt before he locked in. Now he here, and we got our boy Alexi putting up 14 points with 13 rebounds. After I got all hyped, we lose again. Let's see what our teammates did. Will O'Hara put up 12. How you go from a 30-point performance to 12? You're inconsistent. How do you go from a 12 rebounds down to 5? You're inconsistent. Where is any consistency out of my roster? We are looking at our very first 4-star prospect in Jason Rickert, Hopefully his 5'10" ass is happy to be coming to Baltimore. If we can make a March Madness appearance, that definitely will boost a whole lot of 4-stars awareness to us. James Madison don't know how to use that leverage. They got cooked by Michigan last year. We gonna use that as leverage, especially with a coach of my caliber. I'm gonna hold that under my belt for the rest of my life. We finished this season 21-6. We bodied everybody. The only problem is we beefing with one of our players, WB Soto. He is 66 overall. But overall, we don't need you no more, buddy. He was dropping 7 points a game. He mad that his minutes got dropped down to 10. Oh, well. Going up against South Carolina State, Cam Liggins gets hurt, and we dominate. Going up against Delaware State in a tournament championship game. I don't think I should play this one. Let's just see what we got going on with ourselves. Now, even Alexi is getting hurt. The whole team getting hurt before the national championship, and now everybody lose. I'm mad. I don't even know what I'm saying. How the hell do we let him put up 36 points on 14 Who is this guy? Shaquille O'Neal in his prime? This game pissing me off, bro. They don't want me to be successful. Am I not a part of the NCAA tournament now? I made it to the NIT tournament. Nobody want to go to that. And WB Soto comes back. I don't want his bum ass back. Delaware State went up against Duke and they lost by almost 50. Better you than me, I always say. That could have been us getting embarrassed, but it's you. Oh yeah, baby. Chosen as the conference coach of the year. That's how we do our work. Kansas wins the national championship game. Oswin with 32 points, 8 rebounds. He was bodying over there. Ooh-wee. Bill Self-Coach of the Year. That's going to be me one day, chat. Just remember that. Boogie Fland out there going crazy. Elijah Arenas is still in college. Do players not go to the NBA? Now, once we get these freshmen turned into sophomores with more experience, oh yeah, let's see Delaware do something with us next year. Let's see Delaware. Look, they had the player of the year. Buddy was dropping 25 a night. He gave us 30. He gone. He was a senior. He not there no more. And we got the freshman of the year. Who gonna answer Winston this season? Nobody. That's the point, bruh. They had one good player, and now that he gone, let's see what Delaware talking about. And we get 5 points to upgrade. You know we going to discipline and teaching. We're putting that to an A. Ooh, Oregon needs somebody. Wait, I could go to Houston. Number 3 ranked Houston? Whoa. Wait, chat. I think that would be, I don't have to rebuild. The rebuild over. Gonzaga already a 90. Like, they're already 90s. Thinking I should go to Coastal Carolina and build my own regime. Since it's a mid-major school that these two are, they already a 90, they already a 87. There's no rebuild. The team's already built. But a 73? And then I get to work with them? It'll be easy for me to convince people to come to Coastal Carolina. We on the coast, baby. Good weather, beaches, Carolina. That's way easier to negotiate players to come to than Baltimore. Come on, baby. Y'all can't consider me crazy for considering Coastal Carolina over already decorated programs. Y'all not gonna give me the credit of a great coach if I'm going to an organization that already got 90 overalls. Y'all want me to get it out the mud, and that's exactly what I'ma do. We're turning down Houston and Gonzaga to build our own regime in Coastal Carolina. I like that. I believe in me. I don't need an already established program to make me a great coach. I'm a good coach wherever I go. Wherever I go is going to be a dominant program. That's a fact. It is now 5 years later and we made absolutely zero progress. Ever since I joined Coastal Carolina, we have been mediocre over these last 3 seasons. I came here thinking I was gonna build a new regime. I ain't built a goddamn thing. We still haven't came close to winning a conference championship. If I would have stayed at Coppin, we would have been in a March Madness tournament by now. As you can see, since I've left Coppin, they've been unstoppable. This is so frustrating. The last time Coppin has been to a NCAA tournament was in 2013, and their coach is 21-9. I've been struggling this whole goddamn time. Gonzaga even been to the NCAA tournament back in 2012, so if I would have went there, I would have had a better chance of making a tournament. And you look at my team, we haven't been to the tournament since 2007. I've been struggling since I've gotten here. Everything isn't completely bad. We got our first 5-star recruit with Jamie, and we got our second 5-star recruit with Walt. These two gentlemen, he's ranked 22 in the nation, and Jamie is ranked 23 in the nation. We got us some big dogs a part of the team. This is why I came to Coastal. I wouldn't be getting 5 stars over there at Coppin. The only good thing we might have done in the last 4 years, almost beat the #1 ranked team. They are ranked #1 in the nation. I'ma attempt to upset this.
Fires the three. Schultz grabs the offensive rebound.
Block that.
What an offensive rebound.
There's something wrong with this game and the rebounding system. Get a damn rebound. How is the smallest player on the court out rebounding 2, 6, 10, 11 players? Only bright side we got to look forward to right now is our first 5-star prospect playing well. Let's see how he did in his first ever game of college basketball. He went 7 for 20. I'm about to. Let's see what he did in his second game. He went 5 of 11. He's inefficient. What does he do well? He can't score. Why did I get him? Jamie finally playing like Jamie. 37 points, 15 rebounds, and my center put up 37 as well. That's how you have a performance. But just when you think things are going good, this game always shows you it could get worse. We're in a recruiting battle with one of my prospects. We're in a recruiting battle with another one of my prospects. So I'm literally missing out on 2 key prospects, and I spent all my recruiting points on these players. It's about time we hooping. This is the season I've been waiting for when I came to Coastal Carolina. Currently 13-0, and Maris and Patrick are mad. How are you mad on the team going 13-0? How could you possibly be mad? We're undefeated. This is the first time in school history we've been See what happens when haters start getting in. Y'all start letting the haters get to y'all. The haters start affecting the locker room. All it takes is one bad apple to spoil you the whole bunch. We having an elite season. 2 little haters start throwing off the vibe. They messing the vibe up. Take the boys off my roster. They don't want to be here in Coastal Carolina. Get them out of here. I'm telling you, bruh. We 18-1. There's no way I'm losing the conference. There's no way we are not the conference championship for the first time in my coaching career. You will not take this from me. Y'all are not gonna do this to me. We had the bye week going into the first round of the tournament, and Southern Miss have not beaten us all year. And it continues now. Let's see what our boys is doing out there. Woo, Cesar, baby. Jamie. We are doing damage over the college basketball. South Alabama. I'm not familiar how we played against them all year. We only played them one time and we beat them. We beat them by 10, actually. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. That's what I'm talking about. He dropped 41. He dropped 41. He dropped 41. This is the year. This is the year. This is it. Oh, my God. We got to take on Marshall, and we got Marshall in every category. We're better than Marshall in every single category. Yes! This is how you coach a basketball team. Let's go, baby. 17 rebounds for Finley. 5-star. He's a 5-star prospect for a reason. Patrick Owens is unhappy. You should meet with him. Boy, if I meet with Buddy, I'ma beat his ass, because you are not gonna ruin this for me. Patrick Owens, this is bigger than you, you son of a bitch. You talking about you're frustrated? Your mouth is frustrating me, because why am I hearing it while we having the best season of my goddamn career? You want your ass off this roster? I'll help you get there. Talking about you're unhappy. Get your dumb ass off this team. You are not a team player. You don't fit the Coastal Carolina organization. We don't want you here.
Welcome. I'm Greg Gumbel here with my partner Clark Kellogg, bringing you the 2K Sports NCAA Selection Show.
That's
Coastal
us!
Carolina Chanticleers
That's
come
us!
into the NCAA tournament as winners of their regular season and conference tournament championships.
Yes!
They are going to play the number 10 seed, the away team, who were semifinalists in their conference tournament.
First time in my career we made it to the March Madness tournament. Let's see the opponent we will be facing. Are you kidding me? They're better than me in every category. I'm not letting us lose. I'm playing this. Give me that.
The Chanticleers have it, and March Madness is underway.
The game has just begun and they're already in the...
Good ball movement. Oh my goodness, he dunking like that.
Skips it to the low block.
Get that out of there. Get that out of there.
He told me that for a team in their position, the first round game is of the utmost importance.
Good way to
He
get
said,
deep
we can
into the
be sure
paint.
that our next game
Good
is
way
going
to get
be
deep
even
into
more
the
special.
paint. Look, has he crossed downhill? Wait. This is supposed to be my 5-star. He can't make anything. I see why he be going 3 for 17 and stuff like that. Mismatch, he little. He little.
Goes up.
He's little. What's
Santiago
that?
From downtown.
How we don't get that rebound?
Corrals the miss inside.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on.
Wide open. Why is he open?
Knew right where to be.
Takes
No.
a three. The basket was stolen.
Doing a whole lot of nothing. Why did I stop? Oh, okay, I was about to get that. Good spin. Get the
Leads him
roll.
with the pass.
How do you mess up a pick and roll?
And they're out in front by 6.
Oh, yeah, we out. Over that.
The quick shot.
Over that. Over that.
Beats it to the right.
No way.
E.T.
Good board.
From the three-point
Keep
attempt.
moving. Keep it in transition.
They've still got
Give
a
it to your
4-point
star
lead.
player. Take him. Hey,
Finley
on the
crosses
rim.
it over.
That's my bull. That's my 5-star. We making it out the first round of this tournament. I don't care. If it's the last thing I gotta do, we making it out.
To the elbow. Chapman
No way.
for 3.
Give me that.
By Morgan.
Outlet.
But they're still out
Oh,
in
we
front
got him.
by
He
2.
up. And he got a jumper.
Give them the lead.
I'm telling you. Stop playing with my boy. Wait, somebody
Hands it off.
got him to jump. Get to the
Picks it
rim.
up.
Lay.
Can you believe he's shooting 50% for the game?
Another turnover. They can't get a pass through the zone.
Working around and pounce. Such a deep
This is why I'm the best coach ever. Run that ISO. ISO my boy. Hezzy, get to your spot. Pull up. How do you miss that?
8th rebound
One
of the
man to
contest.
beat. One man to
They've
beat
gotta find a way
on
to
that
stop this.
rim. Oh, y'all
To the
cheating.
free throw line.
We on that. We on that. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Why is he open? Why is he? Come on.
To the left wing.
ISO. Pump fake. Pump fake. Take him down.
Finley
Over that.
throws it out.
Too little. Too little.
Left wing.
Another turnover. They can't hold on to the ball.
We'll bring you our player of the game.
Look at my boy. 1 for 7 from the 3. But if he was able to knock down a little more, he would have. Boy. God, we're going up against Michigan. Let's let the team do it. Let's let the team. Oh, wow. What's this? Already they got a shot to go. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Run that pick and roll. Run a pick and roll for me. Hit your big man, hit your big man. Good shot, I like that. Why my big man shooting? Why did my big man not get in the paint? Why is he shooting a three? Get a rebound. We're down 5, the game just started. Yes, 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 push, push. Yes, yeah, work it to that corner. Your teammate in the corner, wide open. What are we doing? What's that? Why are we not getting a rebound? Good block. Get it. Lay. What just happened? How does he miss? Where is the foul? What is that layup? You can tell this was supposed to be a foul. Get in that 1-3-1, that 1-3-1 we've been talking about. We're losing in the 1-3-1. What is this offense? Wide open, knockdown. That's my 5-star. Good shot. Yes, we got shooters. We got shooters all around. Yeah. Clamping that 1-3-1 got him shook. Good miss, good rebound. Let's go. Good block, get that out of there. We play defense over here. We play defense on the coast. I just know we gonna lose this goddamn game, bro. I'm not watching no more. Just as I expected, man, they beat our ass. It's Michigan, bro. We not ready for Michigan yet. We are not ready to play Michigan. And look at them. They running a gauntlet out here. Oh, man. Ennis Watson, 28 points a game. He was walking stuff in Mizzou. We had the freshman of the year, Jamie. Let's go, boy. Hope he don't go to the NBA on us. We will love to have him back for another season. Look at him. First team All-American as a freshman. The only freshman on the list. The only freshman that made the All-American team. Oh, Caesar. He won Player of the Year for us. I forgot that this was his final year. Yeah, he entered the draft. Oh, man, we just lost our good center. We made it to the second round of the NCAA tournament, bro, finally. Now we get 3 points to upgrade our character. We definitely putting that into teaching and discipline. We played our first non-conference tournament, and we had the easiest schedule. We ain't go up against no Florida, no USC. Ball State was garbage. Brigham Young was close to our competition, but you know how things get when you got Jamie Finley on a roster. Buddy is a pure bucket. Gave him 29. Then we had Missouri State in the championship round. Finley gave up another 30 ball. This is my team, bruh. I'm so proud of us. And we did not improve off of recruiting because we're keeping our same lineup to build that team chemistry. I think that's what make us lose, the lack of chemistry. So we need to put experienced players in the lineup. The only player we got was Rashay Doss, and we're redshirting him. He was a 3-star recruit, but what made me want to get him was obviously his IQ. He got an A- offensive awareness, and that's going to come in handy in the future. The first time in my coaching career, we finally cracked the top 25, and y'all doubted me. Y'all told me Coastal Carolina was a bad plan. Go to Gonzaga. Go to Houston. Now look at where we at. We're Gonzaga. We're Houston. They're nothing without me. I'm telling y'all. It takes time. Be patient, boys. Be patient. 9-1, and the only team we lost to this year is the #1 ranked Virginia. But what do matter is that we spent back on Coppin. We spent back on Coppin, and look what I did. I ain't let the bench play any minutes. I said give them work. I gave Coppin hell. That's what y'all get for being in Baltimore. We where it's really at. Here we go with this BS again. The scariest time of the year, conference tournament play. We better not lose or else we're out. Why are my players getting injured? Okay, we made it to Southern Miss. Southern Miss is worse than us in every single category imaginable. They aren't on the level that we are. So let's get straight to it. Do we even make the NCAA tournament now? Do we even make the tournament still? I hate this game. They make winning games so goddamn hard. Has been selected for the NCAA tournament. Oh, thank goodness we made it, bro. Oh my goodness. This might have worked out better for us, because if we would have won, we probably would have had a harder matchup. Florida International, we could cook them. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we could. What? We probably would have had a harder matchup if we won the tourney. Look at Troy. They had to go up against Northwestern, and Northwestern rated 88 overall. Yeah. We did good losing, matter of fact. There is no way my boy Finley went off for 50 points. He dropped 50 so we didn't lose? He has to put up 50 so we don't lose? Are y'all kidding me?
He's going to get a lot of attention in the next round after the show he put on in this first weekend. He played a huge role in his team's advancement into the next round.
You couldn't pick out any one thing that he did because he was able to dominate all facets of the game. A truly well-rounded performance that epitomizes what it means to be a complete basketball player. Coaches will be showing clips of his performance as a lesson in how to...
Now we going up against Texas? Are you kidding me? You gotta drop 50 not to lose. What are we supposed to do? They almost lost to Texas Rio Grange, though. Texas might not be that scary. They almost lost to Rio Grange, Texas. And Rio Grange, come on, man. They got a 77 overall in their starting lineup. There is no way that Texas is really that bad. Let's get them boys work. I swear to God, I'm never gonna make progress in this damn tournament, bro. There is no way we lost by one goddamn point. There's no goddamn way. Kansas wins that national championship. Oh, he had to win Player of the Year. He was balling out in the tourney. He had to do it. We got the Player of the Year. And he from a mid-major program. Jamie Finley is NBA. The NBA still not calling? How he an undrafted prospect? They sleeping on my boy. What are you talking about? He undrafted after the year he's having? And that's all because of me. He's a product of me, bruh. I built this player brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let y'all try and tear him down. He was the number 23rd player in the nation when he came to me. And I helped him get right, reach his true potential. 33 a night, 1 steal, 1 block in 34 minutes. Next season, we up in it. He getting 38 minutes a night. Another 4 upgrade points, baby. This one is the most important. Yes. Now we are A- overall coach. You know the crazy team. This is where I messed up last time. When I finally got my team where I wanted them to be, I left. I can't do that this time around. I really can't do that. I don't care who call it. St. John's, Georgetown, Oklahoma State, Florida State. Woo! Florida State is a Power 1 school. I will be joining the ACC. I will have to go up against Duke in North Carolina. That rebuild would get me fired. I don't know if I'm going to ever leave Coastal Carolina, but I definitely would be stupid to leave them now when I'm finally making a tournament consistently and we got the tools to bring in 5-star talent. Our team unity is higher than it's ever been because I'm focusing on returning players being in the starting lineup as opposed to the freshmen that I get, even if they're highly rated, because players with game experience is more important than players that are talented. As you can see right here, they prioritize their awareness and game experience when you're looking at teams. We even have a coach on the floor with my power forward. And I was definitely trying to replace him with a 5-star, but this is opening my eyes to something way, way better. So now I'm trying to improve all my players' awareness. These eyes mean that that's their awareness attribute going up, and that's what we're training my players on this year. So going forward, they have more on-court coaches and more IQ in game. We at the point in my coaching career where we basically did everything we could do up to this point. The only thing I can update y'all with is if we make it past the second round in the March Madness tournament. I finally figured this game out. You let your juniors and seniors play more games than your talented freshmen. Duh, because they have more game experience, and you work on your players' awareness so then they get smarter on the court. Now this is the greatest season of my coaching career. We might go undefeated into the tournament. We are bodying conference play right now. Look at us. We might be ranked #1 in the nation before it's... Why right when I turn on the goddamn camera, we start losing games? We was almost #1 in the country, bro. How far away were we? Texas lost 2 games. What took them so long to make us the #1 team in the nation? Why did that take so long? They're disrespectful to me. That just pissed me off. So that lets me know I will never be the #1 ranked team. We went 17-0. If we got to win 20 games straight for us to be #1 ranked, we're never ranked #1. Pushed our team to a different #1 ranking. We ain't #1 in the regular season, but at least we #1 in the tournament. That is always beautiful to see. Let's get these boys up out of here. Put up 116. I ain't even look at his stats. I tried to make him the #1 option, but since everybody's seniors, that's going to be more points for the rest of my roster. But hey, get rid of them, and we finally made it past the second damn round. Where do we rank against St. Mary? We are better than them in every category. Finally, we have done it again. If there was ever a time for us to win the national title, it would be this season. UConn is the first team we going up against with better ratings everywhere. Oh my God, bro. We made it this far, though. How is there a better team than us? I don't understand. What is their roster? I gotta see UConn roster. First thing first, they got a 90 overall player and an 88 and an 88 and an 87 and 86. What the hell? I'm just happy we made it this far for the first time. I don't expect us to win. And my boy's getting injured. We did what? We did what? We did what? Oh, I want to watch this sports show, but I haven't saved. My game keep crashing, but I want to see what they gotta say. I gotta skip it because I don't want the game to crash. Now the team we got is Virginia, and they are just as good as we are. Oh, this is even. They don't even have advantages over us. This is even, bro. They got better coaching, way better. Why? After this season, they have to give me higher assistant coaches. They have to give me better assistant coaches. Free throw made, free throw missed. My center missed one of the free throws. Substitution. Timeout for us. Oh my goodness, this play-by-play trash. Just spam triangle at you. Whoa, we got a 10-point lead. We got a 10-point lead. We gapping them. We're gapping them. We're gapping them. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We gonna make it to the championship game. We're gonna make it. Oh my goodness, I figured it out. I had to put my seniors and juniors in the game, and these boys are balling now. Oh, baby. Where Finley looked at in the draft. He's still only a second-round pick. Why? Why do they not have my boy being taken higher than the second round? No. Oh, we got one lottery pick, and it's the center. Yeah, centers are few and far between. I don't know why they don't got my main player as a high prospect. The national championship game, we're going up against San Diego State. And just so y'all could see, we are way better than San Diego State. We're talking overall offense, defense, shooting, rebounding. They only have us in the coaching department. And y'all already know I'm an elite coach. We overcame so many odds to get here. Y'all doubted me for coming to Coastal Carolina. There is no way we ain't winning this national championship game, especially with me. Should I coach the game or should I play? This is it, the national championship game for all the marbles. Winner takes all. Oh, right into the paint. Why's my shooting guard wide open? Knocked down. I ain't timed that right. Why's my star player open? Knocked down. It's the national championship game and my players are getting cold feet. They don't want to hit a single shot. The defense, what's the defense?
Passes it to the wing.
Good layup. Why my boy open? Why is he? Oh my boy saw that, jumped over two players and said, get on that rim. He won this national title. Good half
Big
spin.
fella with a tough rebound. No
Come on.
denying him on that one.
Make them pay.
Launches one.
There it goes. About time. Get it into the big.
Down low.
Why is he open?
Beats it.
Why is he open? Why is he open? Why is he open?
Right wing.
Or three. Wait.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
Wait. We selling that fast. Set that big body screen. Why is he open? Bang!
Lead pass.
Bad pass into coverage. One man. Fast break. Good shot.
The shot
Damn.
Kowalski.
No way.
Crossover.
No way. We got one.
Can't take any more time to get this thing going.
Good pass.
It hasn't
Shot
been
over
pretty
that.
for them so far.
That went in. Okay.
Pass. Outright. They're bringing the
Why
double
my
team.
boy open?
Finley.
They don't want to win.
Takes a three.
Yes, they do.
Fights into the
Right
paint
back up.
and yanks it down.
Right back up. Why do he stay open the whole game? They do not guard him. This would be a blowout if I keep controlling. So I gotta let the computer figure out if we winning or losing this matchup. Nice way to change that camera angle. Okay. Why he open
Puts it
though?
up. Offensive
How we get
grab by Gooden.
good defense? Working inside.
Kicks it out to the perimeter. What a pass.
Good passing. That's a good
12
shot.
feet away.
Bro, my
No good.
star
By
player
Finley.
garbage.
Skips it to the baseline.
Whatever that is, it's a bucket. Why do my team not do that?
Passes out left.
Good pump fake. Yes.
Takes it up.
On that rim.
Start the second
There we
half.
go. Good defense immediately.
Bounces it to the low
Perfect.
block.
They called the
Gets
foul.
pushed
And
in.
one. Oh my God. Good screen. Do something with that screen. Bad pass. You forced it. Why did he force that? Alley-oop. What am I watching? My team is collapsing.
Swings it to the wing.
Good pump fake. You're open. Foul. Oh, now they don't call a whistle. Goaltend. My team is literally being cheated in front of all of our eyes. I want y'all to think about that. Hands up. Stay out there. Good miss. Good miss. Good cross. Yeah, he start cooking Buddy off that rebound. What? What did we just do? He threw up an alley-oop. Buddy was at the three-point line. He threw a out. Nope, it was the 44. He caught the alley-oop from a three-point line. Good ball movement. Good shot. My star player. My star player. Good pin down. Wide open. Let me see. Hesitate. Give me that. Bang! Buddy is like Carmelo.
San Diego State.
Jamie Finley. Looking like Carmelo at Syracuse, ain't he? What's all that? What's all that? Wow, that's open. Oh, man. Wide open. He ain't shoot that because he wanted to get feet in the paint. Finley's garbage. How you go from Carmelo to goddamn Anthony Bennett in 5 seconds?
Rotating over to block that.
You can't lose concentration.
Good
even
defense.
For a second.
Good defense. They call foul. Oh, now they know how to blow their whistle.
Bold pass.
Good pass. Good pass. Good shot. Let's go, boys. Nice post up. They're giving them the post. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice way to recover, though. Nice way to. Wide open. YZ. Open. Get back on D. Get back. Get back. Good interception. Defense. Defense. Good spin. Good inside. Jamie. Yeah.
For the ages.
I told y'all. I told y'all. I'm the greatest coach of all time. You didn't want to believe me. Look at my boy Finley. He was down there getting to it. On the outside, pull up. Cash. Jamie at the free throw line. Trash. Get them. They're collapsing. They're collapsing. Everybody hit the floor. Everybody hit the floor. Damn, where the trophy celebration? Where is my trophy celebration or anything? But hey, we did it. National champions, player of the year again. Jamie Finley. I'm about to throw somebody off of a cliff. Why are they keep disrespecting my coaching ability? Why would I not win Coach of the Year? We are 169-80. We got a national title under our belt by the age of 38. I'm telling y'all, we are best coach of all time. We got that championship faster than Coach K ever could. And you know, if we stay on this trajectory over the next 20 seasons, boy, get out of here. Y'all know I would win more than 5 national championships, but I ain't gonna sit here and do more seasons of this. I just wanted to show y'all we could do it easily.